Hello, my dear.
Good
How are
day.
you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. This is the first time I get to know you like this, and we
Yeah.
are sitting here. Can you tell me your name? Where are you coming from?
Okay. My name is Christiana. I am from Nigeria. Yeah, and I'm also one of the refugees that came from Ukraine. Yeah, just recently to Germany.
When did you? Okay, before that, now you are from Ukraine, and now you are in Germany. But how do you get this permission for the schooling?
Yeah.
Because it's too hard for some people to get it, right?
Yes, it's
How
quite
did you do that?
difficult. Okay, so when I came from Ukraine to Germany, I noticed like most people speak German, and before you can integrate or learn about people and in fact the way they think, you must be able to speak their language. And I just took all the documents I had with me and just went to Fox Chile, the closest one close to me. That's what I went to. And when I got there, actually, the man was like, I don't know if we can do anything. I don't know what I should do. I was like, can you go around and just find out? I have time, I can wait for you.
Oh my
And then
God.
he stood up and was going from office to office and was like, am I allowed to like take this person? They're like, okay, they can send a document to Banff, and meanwhile I can be studying the language while they get the response from Banff. And I started studying the language
Before permission.
yeah, before permission. But like that was first, I think, because I went there quite early.
Okay.
I would say it's more about that then.
And do you have to pay for this?
Currently, no, I do not have to pay for this.
Okay.
Yes.
They just know that, okay, you are refugees from Ukraine, and
Yes.
then they allowed you to
Yes.
get the language in Foxhule.
Yes, because there is a document that states that people from Ukraine could go to learn the integration course. There is a
Okay.
document that states that.
And then
actually.
you have to get this document from Banff, and Banff is actually the what do you call migration office, right?
Yeah, and Banff is dealing with mostly asylum or integration of people into Germany.
system,
Yes,
yeah.
into the system. But since I came and I did not have anything, and as a refugee, they directed my documents to Banff to approve
Okay,
it.
okay, okay. So you are struggling, and your what do you call, your goal is to study, or
Yeah, my goal right now is to study. I am studying the Dutch, of course, but I also want to learn to program and like a programming language and use that to create softwares and things. And that's what eventually I'll start doing. But right now, yes, I'm learning.
did you finish your studying in Ukraine?
Yeah, like to an extent, I did my master's actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
your master's, and you
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah, I finished
Oh my God!
master's.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
nice. And you have residency in Ukraine.
Yes, I got.
When
my
did you came to Ukraine actually?
Okay, so
From your country?
I came to Ukraine, I think close to 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah, so it's been a
And
while.
and how did you do it? Because many African countries or young people, they don't get access to actually come to study abroad. How did you do that?
Okay, so I'll just say that I'm like a smart ass.
You are very smart. I can see. Yes.
Yeah, so like
Now you are studying.
yeah,
Yes,
so
it's
I
real.
got a scholarship to go study in the Ukraine, and that was the first thing. Like,
But how do you get this scholarship?
It was from like it's a bilateral scholarship between the Nigerian government and the Ukrainian government.
And you were studying by then.
Yes, I was studying. No, like I had to go from Nigeria to Ukraine.
Yeah, like
to
for
study.
example, you finish your studying in Nigeria,
Yeah.
and then you got this chance of a scholarship, and then you just apply.
Yes.
And was it easy to apply?
No, it wasn't as you know, Nigeria is one of the most populous countries in the
It's
world.
true.
Yeah, like top 10. So it wasn't that easy to apply. I'm not really sure if it still occurs. The scholarship scheme, it's called BEA or something, bilateral agreement, but maybe in other countries. But right now, of course, you cannot go to Ukraine to study because like of the
Yes,
situation.
yes.
Yes. So several years ago, you could
The-
sign and write exams, and if you pass or one of the 5 top people, you can go to Ukraine to study.
Wow. And so when you get the scholarship and then you have to apply to one of the universities, which is in Ukraine, and then they accepted you. After accepting you, and then you have to,
No, we do not apply.
you didn't apply for
No,
the,
to the you
really?
just choose the country and the course you want to study, and
Just like that?
Yeah, and then they send you to that country.
Okay.
But mostly you get like the best schools. And when I got to Ukraine, I had to learn the language for
First.
a year. Yes, and then
You start
I
applying.
No, and then I choose the school I want to study.
Okay, then
Yeah, because I already came to the country.
Yeah.
The educational system of Ukraine has to provide a school
for you.
for me. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So it took long time when you are applying for this scholarship, or it was short time
Okay.
in Nigeria?
From the point of the application, writing the exams, and getting accepted, I applied in January. I got accepted
January 2000.
and 11. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And it took about 10 months. I wrote the exam in March. It took
Yes.
about like all those time for me to get a reply, and I actually had to fight it and say my score is really good, give me this scholarship. So yeah, you might have to like defend yourself to say
Yes.
I deserve this sometimes, and that's what I would say to anybody to stand up to speak. I deserve this, give this to me. Yeah.
Were you sometimes angry when you are going through all this process?
Yeah, I was not, I would say angry, I was tired. I was like, why do I have to go through all this?
Yeah.
But I would also say that built me to be stronger in some sense of like actually going through it. And I would say I had people that backed me, someone like my
Who
dad.
support you?
Yeah, my
God.
dad was just the
Listen,
best.
people,
Yeah.
your father has to be someone who can lift you up. Listen to this.
Yeah. So my dad.
And why
gave
do
me
you
everything.
mention your dad, not your mother?
Why? Because he gave me everything for this particular
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
He just received his salary, and that was like Nigerian money. It's like 40,000 naira,
Yeah.
and he took that money
And just
and
give it.
just used the whole money to go to write this exam for me to get
Oh
into
my
this
God.
school. So that month, it was like, okay, we're gonna find out how. I don't, he did not tell me, but it was later on I saw that his money was 40,000, like his salary is
Yes.
40,000 naira, and
yeah.
he spent this amount during this
Process.
week. Yes, this process just to get this. So he gave it up without a thought. You know, understand?
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I do have siblings.
How many of you?
We're 3 total.
Wow. Sorry, you know why I'm asking? Because some people can say, I'm the only child, that's why my father afforded it. Now I can see the father is looking for the future and the opportunities, right? That's why he has to do that.
Yeah, and he does it for all of us. That's the thing.
Yes.
If we're in a situation where we need to do something for
He's
our
just
future,
there.
especially education,
He's there.
he's there. He's there. Yeah, that's.
Wow. And now because of your dad's support, that's why you are here.
Yes, that's
And you
why I'm
build
here.
yourself to be strong to make sure your dream comes true.
Yeah, that's. I can't give up because someone gave
See.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because we see what is happening in Ukraine, but you never gave up. Because some people just fly and say, you know what, forget everything, and then I just fly to my country. But you trying to find the way to make your dream comes true.
Yeah.
And do you see all these are obstacles or the problems
You know,
that you have to fight for your scholarship, and now you have to fight to find where you can get yourself up again?
yeah, I would say everyone has obstacles in life, and sometimes we choose, sometimes we do not choose, sometimes we're not even prepared for what comes up. Like nobody was really prepared for the war, for instance, but we choose what we do after this has happened and how we want to continue. And yes, I see this as obstacles, but do I want to go over them or do I want to stay there? Is how I just try.
So your name again?
Christiana.
What do you want to give to to young people? They are not only African, but the people who are struggling to go, and then they sometimes give up because there is no way. What message do you want to send to them?
I'll tell them, don't give up. Don't give up. Nobody else can fight for your dreams like you. You are the only person that knows what you think about at night. You are the only person that knows how you feel and how you are right now and where you want to get to. So keep fighting for that, because if you don't fight for that, who else will?
Wow, that is very strong, and I also, I agree on what you are saying. And this message, for sure, somebody out there will benefit from it. And I also say, keep it up.
Thank
You are the legendary. Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye.
you so much. Bye.
Yeah.